Hey, over here. It's been ages. How have you been?
Hey, Sarah, I know it's been a while. I've been good, just really busy with work. Honestly, I'm a bit stressed out lately.
Oh no. Why? Is everything okay at the office?
Yeah, the work itself is fine. The problem is, well, it's my English. My boss told me yesterday that I might be up for a promotion, but the new role requires communicating with clients in London.
That's amazing news about the promotion. But I take it you're worried about the language part.
Worried? I'm terrified. I feel like I've been studying for years, but I'm stuck. I can read perfectly fine, but when I try to speak, my mind goes blank. It's like I hit a wall.
Mark, take a breath. First of all, that is completely normal. It's called the intermediate plateau. You know enough to get by, but you don't feel fluent yet. I went through the exact same thing a few years ago.
Really? Your English sounds perfect now. I can't imagine you struggling.
Trust me, I struggled. I used to be afraid to answer the phone, but I changed how I practiced. If you want, I can share a few things that actually helped me get unstuck.
Please do. I'm desperate. I'm tired of memorizing grammar rules from textbooks. It's obviously not working for my speaking skills.
Okay, that's the first thing. Stop obsessing over textbooks. Textbooks are great for the basics, but they don't teach you how to speak naturally. You need to focus on input and immersion. What are you doing right now to study?
Mostly using apps on my phone and going to a class twice a week.
Okay, classes are good, but 2 times a week isn't enough to become fluent. You need to surround yourself with the language every single day. Let's talk about listening. Do you watch movies or TV shows in English?
I do, but I usually turn on the subtitles in my native language so I can understand the plot.
Aha, there's the first trap. When you use subtitles in your own language, your brain stops listening to the English audio. You're just reading. You need to switch the subtitles to English.
But what if I don't understand what's happening?
Then you pause and look it up. Or even better, watch something you've already seen before. If you watch an episode of Friends or The Office that you know well, you won't be confused about the story. You can just focus on the words, the intonation, and how they phrase things. You'll start picking up slang and natural expressions that textbooks never teach you.
That makes sense. I guess I was just trying to enjoy the movie rather than use it as a tool.
You can do both, but you have to be active about it. Now, let's talk about the scary part, speaking.
The worst part. I'm always afraid I'm going to make a grammar mistake and look stupid.
Mark, listen to me closely. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. If you wait until you speak perfectly to open your mouth, you will be silent forever. You have to be willing to sound a little silly at first.
Easy for you to say. So how do I practice if I don't have anyone to talk to every day?
You talk to the best listener in the world, yourself.
Okay, now you sound crazy. Talk to myself?
I'm serious. It's called narrating your day. When you are making coffee in the morning, say out loud, I am pouring the water. Now I'm getting the milk. When you're driving, describe the traffic. That red car is driving too fast.
That sounds incredibly awkward.
It is at first, but it bridges the gap between thinking and speaking. It forces your brain to find the English vocabulary for your daily life instantly. If you get stuck on a word, like you don't know the word for kettle, you look it up immediately. Now that word sticks in your memory because it was relevant to your real life.
I guess I can try that when no one is around. What about my accent? I feel like my pronunciation is heavy.
There is a specific technique for that called shadowing. Have you heard of it?
No, what is it?
It's simple, but tiring. You find a short audio clip, maybe a podcast or a YouTube video of a native speaker. You listen to a sentence, pause it, and then repeat it exactly as they said it. You copy their speed, their emotion, and their pauses. You act like a parrot.
So not just reading the words, but copying the sound.
Exactly. English is a musical language. It has a rhythm. Shadowing helps your mouth muscles get used to moving in the way English requires. If you do that for just 10 minutes a day, your pronunciation will improve drastically in a month.
10 minutes sounds manageable. I can do that on my lunch break.
Consistency is key, Mark. It is much better to study for 15 minutes every day than for 5 hours on Sunday. Your brain needs constant exposure.
I've been doing the opposite. I cram on weekends and do nothing during the week.
That's why you feel stuck. Think of it like going to the gym. You can't get fit by working out once a week for 6 hours. You have to show up every day.
You're right. I need to change my routine. What about vocabulary? I feel like I use the same 20 words over and over again. Good, bad, nice, very.
Stop memorizing lists of random words. It doesn't work because there's no context. Instead, read things you actually enjoy. Do you like sports, tech, cooking?
I'm really into tech and coding news.
Perfect. Start reading tech blogs or news sites in English every morning. When you see a cool word, don't just write it down. Write it in a full sentence and then try to use it in your self-talk later that day. If you learn the word innovative, say to yourself, "This new coffee machine is very innovative."
That actually sounds fun. Much better than reading about fictional characters in a textbook.
Exactly. English shouldn't be a chore. It should be a way to access things you already love. Oh, and one last tip. Change the language on your phone.
Whoa, that sounds risky. What if I delete something by accident?
You won't. You know where all the icons are by memory. But seeing settings, notifications, and storage every day forces your brain to switch into English mode the moment you look at your screen. It's passive learning.
Okay, let me recap to see if I've got this straight. Watch shows with English subtitles and pay attention to real phrases, narrate my day to myself to get used to speaking, use the shadowing technique for my accent, read about topics I like, not boring textbooks, change my phone language.
You got it. And most importantly, Mark, be patient with yourself. You aren't going to wake up fluent tomorrow, but if you do these things, you will be ready for that London roll.
Thanks, Sarah. Honestly, I feel a lot better. It feels like I have a plan now, rather than just worrying about it.
Anytime. Hey, how about we meet here once a week? We can speak only in English for 30 minutes. No native language allowed.
You do that for me? That would be amazing.
Of course, but you're buying the coffee next time.
Deal. Let's get out of here. I need to go home and change my phone settings before I chicken out.
Go for it. You've got this.